What's up, you guys? So today I just wanted to change gears just a little bit, and I just wanted to have like a little bit of a girl talk or a boy talk, because I just had a lot on my mind and I just feel like I just wanted someone to talk to other than my boyfriend. So I just wanted to really touch bases on being selfish, because I feel like a lot of times in healthcare, a lot of people who work in healthcare, we're very selfless people. And I feel like a lot of times we do not value our boundaries, and a lot of times we don't have any boundaries, no boundaries whatsoever. And I just want to let you guys know that it is okay to be a selfless and a selfish person. I know a lot of times that people make it seem like that it's not okay and you're a bad person if you're a selfish person. Absolutely not. Because let me tell you, a lot of times we take pride in people saying, oh, you're such a good person. Oh, you're such a good person. But why are you that good person to that person in that moment? You know, you got to ask yourself that question, because a lot of times you're only that good person because you let them do things that other people wouldn't let them do. That's the hard reality. And sometimes you're a good person because they know that you're gullible, and they know that you're gonna, if you ask that question enough times, they know that you will say yes eventually, and you will cave in because you do not have hard boundaries. So with that being said, I just want to give you guys some tips about how to be a selfish and a selfless person. For one, you have to honor yourself and your feelings first. And I'm new in my journey when it comes to this. Like, I'm honestly, like, when it comes to certain people in my life, I feel like I'm obligated to give them things, and a lot of times I've had to step back and realize that it's not that. And a lot of times I realize that, yes, I think that they are obligated to get a certain thing from me, and then a lot of times I feel like they feel like that they're obligated from me, and they don't really take it as me doing it because I want to do it from the kindness of my heart. That's a hard pill to swallow, because a lot of times when you do say no, people go off on you, people cuss you out, people try to gaslight you, make you feel horrible for the decision that you made for yourself, because sometimes you probably just don't feel like it, you know. And in order to honor your feelings, in order to honor yourself, you have to take in what you want to do. What do you want to do in that day? And what I'm saying is, a lot of times it's okay. A lot of times we wake up in the morning, we get right on Instagram, right? You might scroll for 30 minutes. Then you might get up, you might get yourself some coffee, right? Then your phone might ring. And there might be someone on the other end, and they're just like, oh, like, could you take me to go get my medicine today? And you say, all right, sure. Not even thinking like, wait, I didn't even plan out my day today. Like, I don't even know what I want to do today. Do I want to leave the house today? Okay, whatever. So you do that. You come back in the house and someone else calls you. And you're like, oh, okay, sure. And then the cycle keeps going on and on and on. And then you look up, that whole day that you spent that was supposed to have been for you, that you didn't even realize you spent that whole day doing for others, right? So when that starts to happen over and over and over and over and over again, and sometimes this happens to people for years, right? That stuff starts to pile up. And one day you snap and you're just like, I never get to do anything for myself. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. And you're just like, well, why can't I do those things? Like, what is stopping me from doing those things? And then a lot of times it's you stopping you. And a lot of times it's you letting other people stop you. And it's hard. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's so hard, because sometimes, sometimes like, I value friendships and I value family. And I had to realize that a lot of things that I wanted to do, a lot of things that I didn't want to do, I would do anyways, just because I wanted to be like, oh, I wanted to be that good daughter. I wanted to be that good girlfriend. I wanted to be that good friend, sister, that good person that people can always count on. Because I know how it feels to not have someone to count on. And, and I know how it feels for people to help you and then they throw it in your face, and it's like, dad, like, I really just thought that you was helping me just to help me. I didn't think that you was going to throw it back in my face. So, like, I know those different type of feelings, and I feel like a lot of times, like, I try to be that person for people to where they have like a genuine person in their corner, that person's just going to be there for them. They're not going to judge them, and they're not going to look down on them, like, things like that. But a lot of times people see that good in you and they try to twist it. So, child, I'm gonna just tell y'all, you have to start doing what's good for you, okay? You have to be selfish sometimes. It could be one day a month, one day a week, an hour. A lot of times people, people will just make you try to make you feel like crap, because you want to be selfish. And I've really been reevaluating all of my boundaries, literally every single one of them. Ever since I started my sterile processing job, I've literally have looked at all of my boundaries and been like, you know what, I want this next chapter of me being 24. I want it to be the best chapter yet, and I want it to count for something. And I've been saying it for the past 4 years, and I feel like I've made really good strides. But I feel like this year I want it to be a lot of inner work, and I want it to be a lot of growth all around, but a lot of inner growth, because I have realized that I do not want to be a bitter person. I do not want to be a tired person. I want to be a well-rested, watered person. And in order to be that person, you have to make tough decisions for yourself. You can't go to every birthday party. You can't go to every gathering. You can't go to every housewarming party. You can't host everything. You can't talk to people every single day. You cannot let everyone else control different aspects of your life until when you get down to the core, you have no life. Okay? You cannot. There are times that I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything today. I don't have to work today. I am going to relax today. That's it. And no one's going to stop me. And I did that yesterday. It was Sunday. It was my cousin's birthday party, and she's 6. I wanted to be there for her birthday party, but I made that conscious decision. I said, you know what? I'm going to study for my sterile processing test that we have, and I'm going to go home. I'm going to cook dinner, and I'm going to sleep. And I'm going to sleep my whole Sunday away. And a lot of times I would have never done that a month ago. I would have been like, oh my God, that is so selfish. Like, you have to be there for your cousin. You have to do those things. And I'm like, I don't have to do anything. And I do things because I want to do them. And if it's not fitting my life, my world in that moment, I just won't do it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't compromise on some things. I'm not saying that at all. If you feel like you still want to go, but you don't want to spend your whole day there, go there and show up for 30 minutes, drop your gift off, say I love you, and say, you know what, I'm tired. I've been working all week. I gotta go. And the more you do that to people, and the more you just don't be like, oh, well, I'm gonna just stay I'm tired, but I really just want to be in bed, but I'm gonna still come. Don't do that to yourself, because people will not do it for you, okay? Because I guarantee you, when you have your birthday party and you want everybody to come around and you want to just love on everybody, half of those people are not even going to be there. Okay? When you want to go out for coffee, go out for tea, and just talk, and then maybe go to a cute little poetry jam, no one's going to be there. Okay? So what I'm telling you right now, boy or girl, take time for yourself and put yourself first, okay? Because like I said earlier, in healthcare, we are selfless people. We love people. We love nurturing people. We love helping people. And a lot of times it gets exhausting, because a lot of times people see that and they use it, and they keep using it, and they use it until you have nothing left. Stop letting people do that to you. It's a new season. It's springtime. This is your time. This is your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it. I'm taking a week off for my birthday in July, and I'm going to go to Florida for maybe 3-4 days, and then I'm coming home and I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to chill, and I'm going to act like I'm a stay-at-home wife. Cat, like literally, and I'm going to be there with my cat, be like a little cat mom, and I'm just going to enjoy the days. Like, I'm going to clean, I'm going to do things that I want to do, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I might not even tell people that I'm not going to be in Florida for a week. You guys know, but I might not even tell my family that I'm not gonna be in town for a week. I might lie and be like, I'm gonna be in Florida for a whole week, and I won't be back until Sunday morning. And there's nothing wrong with that either, because a lot of times we always be like, oh, you have to tell the truth. You do not have to tell the truth. Okay, this is what I've learned with telling the truth sometimes. Okay, I'm a truth teller. Okay, I've had people give me that name, and I feel like a lot of times you tell the truth to people and it starts arguments. Okay, now I'm not saying being a habitual liar. I'm not saying lie about stupid stuff. I'm saying telling the truth. Like, if you're telling somebody how you feel, a lot of times you don't really need to tell people how you feel, because they know how you feel, because they know what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying be condescending and blow up on people after you let them. If something hurts your feelings, you let them know. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of like if you didn't want to take someone to go out, if you didn't want to take someone to go grocery shopping, right? And then you take them grocery shopping, and they're like, oh, well, can you take me here? Oh, well, can you take me there? Oh, wait, can you take me here? Oh, wait, can you take me there? And then towards the end of the trip, you're just like, I didn't want to go anywhere, and you're just going off, and you're upset, and you're mad, you're cussing at them, and it's like, that's not their fault. You should have told the truth about that. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times, we overly express ourselves, and we overly talk, we overly tell the truth, and we overly tell too much, and it ends up getting us hurt in the process. Because a lot of times you could tell the truth, you'd be like, you know what, I really just didn't feel like doing anything today, and I really feel like you're trying to take advantage of me, and you're pushing my boundaries. You know what they'll say? They'll be like, well, you said yeah, so how am I pushing your boundaries? And that'll cause an argument. Because y'all, I have been through so many different types, because so many different type of arguments, because you're trying to like tell the truth and be truthful about stuff. And a lot of times I'm like, you know, I should have just told your ass no. If I would have told you no, we wouldn't even have this conversation. This wouldn't even be happening right now. So now I'm like, okay, if there's something that I really don't want to do, I say no. And if that doesn't work for you, you may have to move 45 minutes away from your family, just so people will be like, oh shit, she lives almost an hour away. There's no need for me to call her anyways. Sometimes you have to make yourself sometimes you have to inconvenience people to you, and that is okay too. Sometimes you gotta, that's a part of a boundary. Sometimes you have to set up different boundaries so people can't even get to you to ask the question. And that's not wrong. It's not. Because a lot of times people, they expect you to make yourself accessible to them so they can steady grab at you. So you have to bring yourself in, put those boundaries there. That's all boundaries are. So it don't matter if you're living 45 minutes away. It don't matter if you say, okay, well, I'm not going to answer any texts after 6 o'clock. It don't matter if you say, I'm not going to answer a phone call before 9 a.m. Any boundary that's there to help you should be just that, there to help you. So if that's going to help you, that should help you, okay? Don't let anybody tell you different about these boundaries, because a lot of times the same people that tell you that you are selfish will be the same people that be selfish towards you when you ask them for something. Because I guarantee you, a lot of times I ask people to do things for me and they act like they can't do it. Act like they can't do it. They act like it's a burden. Where's your boyfriend? He can't help you. This, that, and the third. And I'm just like, what? Like, why does that matter? If I ask you to help me, why can't you help me? I help you all the time. But see, that's the problem. We expect things from people, and those people will not do that for you. Do not inconvenience yourself for other people. Do not. Because a lot of times you do that crap and you sit up here heartbroken and you're sad and you're crying because you're like, dang, like I did all this stuff for her and I asked for one thing and he or she couldn't do it for me. Girl, boy, put yourself first. It's not worth it, okay? It ain't worth it. But that's all I have to say for right now. I might come up with another video because I have something else that I want to talk about, but I don't want to make this video too long. So, and I got to get back to work. So, peace. Bye, you guys.